is time. It is time to brew your best beer. The 2015 Sjporr Challenge is brought to you by the Grainbill Homebrew Supply, located in Red Lion, Pennsylvania. Brewers Exchange, operating in the U.S. and Canada. Finney's Homebrew Emporium, located in Bishopdale, Christchurch, New Zealand. And Omega Yeast, located in Chicago, Illinois. Howdy, folks. Sjporr here from Little Face Brewing, back with another beer review. Wow. Okay. This time, I think the label's mislabeled. It's either, and Pat's fan did send a message out about this, but I can't remember which way it is. It's either the label's wrong or what he sent out on the paper is wrong. So the label says 6A5, 411, 6A7. And Joe wrote down 6E5, and it's the same. I know it's the same beer. 411, 6A7. The rest of the numbers and letters match up. And this is a Imperial Stout with the logo ingredient Virginia Bourbon Whiskey. Whiskey. I'm looking forward to this. Let's see what we have. A little bit of a hiss. Give her a pour. We're going to be able to go quite aggressive with this rascal. Straight down, and I'm going to take a look. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of stuff there in the bottom, so I'm trying to get a little, and stop right there. Leave the rest down there. Yeah, there's the yeast cake in there. I'll just leave that in there. Alrighty, look at that. Nice black, just charcoal black, with a really beautiful brownish tan head that's starting to dissipate. Let me try and work it up a little bit. But nice, big bubbles that you can actually see down through into the beer. Nice looking beer. Very nice looking beer. Oh boy, I can smell the sweet malts. Nice nose, real nice nose, very prominent. I'm picking up some chocolate. Well, I'm actually having a visual in my head of a chocolate bar. Not real. I'm thinking this is going to be a sweet stout, which I'm looking forward to. Love me sweet stouts. I like the sweet stouts actually better. I'm not really picking up bourbon now. Maybe a hint. Maybe a hint. Yeah. It's in there. It's in there. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Alrighty. I'm taking a sip. Nice. Smooth. Silky. Silky smooth. Just a hint of the dark roast. Mostly a sweet stout to me. Nice mouthfeel, silky smooth. Now as it's starting to give me some more of the dark roast as it dries off in my mouth. The aftertaste. I'm getting a little bit of the char. It's more along the lines of a dark chocolatey aftertaste there. Oh, this is nice. Look at the legs. Oh, yeah. Glass is really sticky on the side. That's beautiful. Oh boy, this is Imperial Stout. Yeah, real nice. I mean, I'm not getting it's not really boozy, so you balance that out really well. I can get just, I mean, the bourbon that's in there is, or the whiskey, actually, this is a bourbon whiskey. It's more of a part of, it doesn't take over, it's part of. If you know what I mean. It's sometimes like certain beers that you have, you know, they'll call it, say, you know, well, a lot of times a whiskey, you know, a whiskey beer is just overrun with the whiskey. Or sometimes you're doing a strawberry wheat and it's strawberry, you know, or whatever. They're not really part of the beer, it is the beer. This is more part of the beer. Well done. There, ooh, a little bit of carbonation there. Nice. I'm going to set this off to the side and let it warm up a little bit. I'm going to go through and do my judging as I have with all of the beers I've judged. I have printed out the sheet and I'll sit down and mark it off and write my notes and do all that as we go. So, okay, I am back. And it's been, I don't know, half hour or so. I've sipped on this a little bit more, little tiny sips as I've been writing my notes down and everything. And I really like this beer. I thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah. I still think, to me, it favors a little bit on the sweet stout side, which is fantastic because I have a sweet stout on tap over there right now. And I love it. It's a variation of a recipe from Dan Disselitz. So, and I love the recipe. I think it's a fantastic beer. I would have liked just a tad more bourbon in this. You know, like I said earlier, the bourbon is part of the beer, and you don't want it to be overpowering. And what I mean by a tad more, I actually mean it that way. Very little, tiny bit. If you could bring it up to where, you know, the bourbon is present and you know it's there, but it doesn't take over the beer, then I think you've got, you know, the perfect bourbon stout. I mean, it really is that nice. It's a really nice beer. Well, I'm going to finish this off. Cheers to you. Yeah. Good to the last drop, no doubt. Get that last little bit. Oh, this has been fantastic so far. These beers, I have not had a bad one in the bunch. I mean, I am thoroughly stoked. I would actually, yeah, I'm stoked. It's frightening because my beer that I entered in it doesn't even match up to these guys. I mean, that was fantastic. I actually want to crawl inside this glass and lick it from the inside. That's ridiculous. I may have went a little bit too far, but I'm going to stop right there. I'm just going to stop, okay? So, 6A5, 411, 6A7. Cheers to you, sir. You brewed a fantastic beer. Good to the last drop. This is Sjporr from Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. And brew beer. Brew as much beer as you possibly can and send it to me. Cheers.